Hello friends, namaste and welcome. I hope you are great and you are preparing for your exam in a very well manner. This is Vipin Sharma, one of the quant educator at oliveboard. I welcome you on behalf of oliveboard. So today we are going to discuss another episode of winner series. So in this series we discuss mixed questions from different chapters, and we also learn very beautiful short tricks and concepts regarding the quant section, right? So moving to the next, before starting I would love to say that if you are preparing for the tier 2 exam, right, so this is the right batch at this time because this is very high time, right? Dates has been finalized. Your tier 2 exam is going to schedule in January, right? So we have hardly 55 or 50 days, right? So this is the score booster course, right? Score booster MCQs batch. So through this batch you can quickly revise your complete syllabus, and you can have a good command over the precise, or we can say best tools and techniques, and you can learn some more tactics and exam approaches, how you can attempt the question, how to approach the question in tier 2 exam, right? Because this is very important, and you do not want to miss this opportunity because this is going to decide your complete future, right? So this is the batch. Through batch, through this you can gain good confidence and you can increase your at least 25 to 30 marks, right? So in this batch you will get 90 plus live classes, mock test, PY, thank you, and typing test also, right? So you can check it out, this batch, right? So this is very important batch, and there is a 50% offer on Big Bang offer, right? So the code of availing this offer is BIG, right? So with the code BIG you can get 50% discount on the SSC Super Elite, right? Or the combo of SSC and Railway Super Elite, right? So this is the umbrella subscription. Through this subscription you are able to access each and every content, each and every courses scheduled at oliveboard, right? So this is all. So now here we go. First question is on your screen. Tell me what is the answer of this question. Yes, please. Everyone requested, please like and share the session, right? So please like and share the session. Now tell me what is the answer of this question. Yes, please. See, the question is saying a gardener has 1000 plants. He wants to plant them in such a way that the number of rows and columns remains same. See, focus on this line. The number of rows and columns remain same. If the number of rows and columns same, let the number of rows and columns are same, let the number of rows and columns are x. So we can say that the number of plant is going to x into x, right? So that must be equal to 1000 plus, right? So the question is asking what minimum number must be, right, added. So we can say that x square must be 1000 plus, right? So what value we can add so that it can become a perfect square. So just taking and looking at the option, right? If we add 35, so right, so if we add 35, right, so this will become 1035. This is not a perfect square, so we can say that this is not the right answer, right? If I add 25, so 1025 is not a perfect square. Or we can say that if I add 24, right, so we can say that 1024 is a perfect square, right, of 32, right? So we can say that C part is the right answer. So with the help of option we can check it, right? C part is the right answer. The question is saying what minimum value we should add so that it can become a perfect square, right? Or we can do this by the prime factorization method, right? So we have 1000, just take the or we can break it. See, we can do the prime factorization like this. 1000 we can write it, write it 8 into 125, right? 8 into 125. So we can say that 8 to the power 3 and 5 to the power 3, right? 5 to the power 3. Is this clear? Yes. Yes. So this is not a perfect square. So we need to add something so that it can be a perfect square, right? If we add 24, right? If we add 24, so it will become perfect square of 32. So we can say that the square of 32 is going to be 1024, right? So by this approach we can do this by option approach, right? Because prime factorization is not going to help here. So directly we can say that by option C part is the right answer. Yes. C part is the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. So moving to next question. Moving to next question. Tell me what is the answer of this question. Yes, please. What is the answer of this question? Yes, Bhavna, you are right. 1024 is the right answer. See, 4 to the power 91 plus 4 to the power 92 plus 4 to the power 93 plus 4 to the power 94 is divisible by. See, we are going to take, whenever you have such kind of series, right? So what you have to do, you have to take the minimum power as a common, right? So take common 4 to the power 91, right? So we will get 1 plus 4 to the power 1 plus 4 to the power 2 plus 4 to the power 3, right? So we can say that 4 to the power 91 bracket 1 plus 4 plus 16 plus 64, right? So here we can say that 4 to the power 91 into so this is going to be 20, right? So we can say that 85, right? So this is going to be divisible by C. So this is going to be divisible by, right? So this is a multiple of 85. So this is going to be divisible by 5, going to divisible by 17, right? So we have 17 in the option. So we can say that A part is the right answer. Yes, A part is the right answer. 17 is the right answer. Yes, Bhavna, you are very much correct. Now tell me what is the answer of this question. This question belongs to mixture and alligation. See, the question is saying in an alloy of brass, the ratio of copper to zinc. The ratio of copper to zinc is equal to 7:4. If 6 kg of zinc, see, if 6 kg of zinc be added to in 33 kg of such a quantity of brass, then the new ratio of the copper and zinc. Yes, please. See, we have an alloy of copper and zinc, and the ratio of copper and zinc is 7:4, right? See, so we can say that copper and zinc are in the ratio 7:4. The total quantity is going to be 11, right? But in actual, the total quantity is what? So we can say that 11 is equal to 33 kg. This is 3 times. So we can say that we have copper how much? 21, right? And what is the quantity of zinc? So 4 into 3. So we have 21 unit of copper and 12 kg of, see, we have 12 kg of zinc and 21 kg of copper, right? Now the question is saying 6 kg of the zinc is added. If the 6 kg of the zinc is added, so the new ratio will become 21:18, right? So we can say that by 3 this is cancelled 7 times, by 3 this is cancelled 6 times, right? So we can say that 7:6 is the right answer. 7:6 is the right answer. C part is the right answer. C Chennai Express is the right answer. Yes. Yes, management mind, you are right. Bhavna, you are right. So we can say that easily 7 is to 6 is the right answer. Yes, yes, guys. 7 is to 6 is the right answer. Now tell me what is the answer of this question. Yes, please. See, the question is saying in an examination 80% of the student passed in Hindi and 75% in mathematics. 18% student failed in both the subject. See, here we are going to use Venn diagram approach, right? Here we are going to use Venn diagram approach. 80% student passed in Hindi. See, 80% student passed in Hindi and 75% passed in maths, right? See, we have Hindi, this is Hindi and this circle is for maths, right? So in Hindi we have 80% student passed, no problem. In mathematics, pass students are 75, right? But next the question is saying 80% student failed. See, the both data is given for fail, right? So 18% both fail. Both fail. So we have to take the data for fail, right? Not pass. So we can say that if 80% student passed in Hindi, so we can say that 20% student fail in Hindi and 75% pass in math. So we can say that 25% fail in maths. See, out of 20% we have taken 18%. So we can say that only 2% student failed in Hindi and only 7% student failed in only math, right? On only math. So we can say that both pass. See, both pass percent is given by 100% minus 2% plus 18% plus 7%. So this is going to be 100% minus 27%, right? So we can say that both pass percent is going to be 73%. Here we have the student who passed in both, right? So we can say that 73% is equal to 438, right? So we can apply the unitary rule. Now, how many students appeared? So we can say that 100% student appear. If the value for 73 is equal to 438, so we can calculate what is the value for 100%. So we can say that 438 divided by 73 into 100. I think this is very much clear. Yes. Is this clear? So this is cancelled 6 times, right? So we can say that 600 is the right answer. Yes, 600 is the right answer. A part is the right answer. 600 is the right answer. Yes, Bhavna, you are very much correct. 600 is the right answer. So moving to next question. Tell me what is the right answer for this question. Yes, please. See, for getting selection in a competitive exam, the best, or we can say best advice is practice, practice and practice. Without practice, we cannot through this exam, right? We cannot get through this exam. So practice is the key of success. Practice is the only key of success. So many students say that, sir, it is very tough, math is very tough, blah blah blah, and they will give you 100 of reasons of their less confidence, right? Or they will say that there's so many of problems, right? So after so many of problem, just maintain one thing: practice more and more. My dear friends, nothing is impossible. See, the word itself says I am possible, right? If you have fire in your belly, if you have determined mind, right? If you have decided, you have to prepare, you have to get selection, no one can stop you, right? So this is you who is going to decide your destiny, right? If you want to get success, just make a strategy, make plan for your study, right? Got the point? So in day one, you can decide a particular thought, you can decide an idea, but to get that idea convert into reality, it takes time, right? So give enough time to yourself and have sympathy with yourself, right? Just focus on yourself. Be selfish for your career, right? For your aim, because no one is going to help you, at least for your aim, right? So just focus on yourself. Tell me what is the answer of this question. See, fresh fruits contain 68% water and dry fruits contain only 20% water. See, first of all, we have to understand the basic concept of this question. When the question is saying fresh fruit contains 68% water, it means when the fresh fruit contain 80% water, right? So what is the remaining portion? See, fresh fruits contain 68% water. So we can say that how much is the pulp? So pulp is going to be 32%, right? Pulp is going to be 32%. And if we say that the dry grapes, see, dry grapes contain only 20% water. The content of water is 20%, right? If water is 20%, so we can say that the pulp is going to be 80%, right? Pulp is going to be 80%. So we can say that there is a change in the water due to evaporation, right? But there is no change in the quantity of pulp, right? So we must understand this. If this thing is clear to us, the quantity of pulp is equal, right? Irrespective of their percentage. In percentage value, they are different because their base is different. For 80% base is total weight of dry kg, and for fresh 20, for this pulp 32% base is fresh weight, right? So their base is different, that's why there is a difference in percentage, but in actual quantity they are same. So we can say that 32% of fresh fruit is equal to 80% of dry fruits. 80% of dry fruits, right? We know that the fresh fruits is 100 kg. So in place of fresh fruit, we are going to put, see, by 4% it is cancelled, 4 8 ja, and by 4, or we can cancel it by 8, right? So 8 4 ja, see, 8 4 ja and 8 10 ja, right? And by 2 2 ja and 5 times. So we can say that 2 into fresh fruits are how much? 100 is equal to 5 into dry fruits, right? So by 5 this is cancelled 20 times. So dry fruits is going to be 40 kg, right? Dry fruits is going to be 40 kg. 40 kg is the right answer. B part is the right answer. Yes, B Bombay is the right answer. Yes, B Bombay is the right answer. 40 is the right answer. So moving to next, tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. Moving to next, tell me what is the answer for this question. See, this question belongs to ratio part, right? A is to B, 2 by 9 is to 1 by 3, B is to C, D is to C. Now tell me what is the value for A is to B is to C is to D. Yes. See, my dear friends, we can calculate first the ratio of A is to B. So A is to B is given by, whenever we have to take the ratio for fraction, just take the LCM of denominator and multiply in both fraction, right? So the LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. So if we are going to multiply it by, so we can say that A is to B is going to be 2 is to 3, right? 2 is to 3. That's likewise we can say that B is to C. The LCM of 7 and 14 is 14, right? So just multiplied by 14 in both fraction, we will get 4 is to 5, right? See, 14 cancel. So the ratio of B is to C 4 is to 5. And ratio for D is to C. Just focus on this. This is D is to C, right? So D is to C. Take LCM and multiply. So we can say that 7 is to 6, right? 7 is to 6. See, we have to make the quantity of A is to B is to C. So we can say that A is to B is to C is to D, right? We have to calculate this. So just first calculate A is to B is to C, right? So make the common term equal, right? So for this we are going to make the value for B same. Just multiply by 4 in the first ratio and multiply by 3 in the second ratio. So we will get what? We will get 8 is to 12 is to 15, right? 8 is to 12 is to 15. See, now we have to make the value of C equal, right? So C is equal to 15, C is equal to 6, right? So what we can do, we can just multiply here by, right? So we can make it 30, right? So just multiply here by 2 and multiply here by 5, right? So we can say that into 2 into 2, right? So A is equal to what? 16, here 24, here 30, and D is equal to 35, right? So we can say that 16 is to 24 is to 30 is to 35. 16, 24, 30, 35. So B part is the right answer. 16 is to 24 is to 30 is to 35 is the right answer. Yes. Yes, B part is the right answer. So moving to next question, tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. So all students are requested to participate in the discussion. The more you participate in the discussion, the more learning happens, right? To make your learning effective and efficient, so participate in the discussion and please like and share the session too. See, Mr. Chandan lends 1/3 of his income at 7% and 2/5 at 10% and rest of his income at 12% interest. After 2 years, his interest is rupees 1430. Then find the initial amount that he had lent. See, we have fraction of the total principal value, we have rate of interest. So we can say that the total income from overall total income is given by 1/3 into 1/3 at 7% profit plus 2/5 at 10% and the rest. What is the rest? So we can say that 1 minus rest is 1/3 plus 2/5, right? So we can say that 1 minus LCM is what? 15, right? So we can say that 5 plus 6. So 11 by 15, we can say that 4 by 15. 4 by 15 is the remaining portion, right? So 4 by 15 into how much? 12%, right? So this is going to be the total income, right? So we can say that total interest is going to be this percent, right? So we can calculate here the LCM. Take the LCM. LCM is how much? 15, right? So we can say that if the LCM is 15, so 3 5s are 15, right? So here we will get 35% and 20 into 3, 60%, 15 into 4, right? So we can say that, or we can cancel if we can see by 5 this is going to be how much? 3 times and sorry, by 3 this is going to be 5 times, right? And by 3 this is going to be 4 times, right? So we can say that 48%. Okay, yes, is this clear? Okay, If you do not want to cancel it, so directly you can write it. See, 15 is the LCM, so 12 into 4, 48, right? No problem, right? So it is useless to cancel it, right? Many students try to cancel it, then the value is same, there is no problem, right? So you are not supposed to cancel the values, right? So now we can say that the overall profit is going to be 5 and 8, 13, carry 1, right? So we can say that here we will get 143% divided by 15, right? So this is going to be equal how much? 140, right? 1430. We can say that principal is going to be the amount or initial amount. We can say principal is what? Initial amount. So that is going to be 100%. So the value for 100% is 1430 divided by 143, right, into 50. Got the point? Or percentage into percentage means 1 upon 100, right? So we can take here from, so this is 10 times, so we can say that 15,000. No, see, 1430 divided by 143% divided by 15 into 100. Got the point? Yes, 100%, sorry. So we can say that this is going to be equal by how 75%? Tell me. Find the initial amount he had lent. I think this is going to be 15,000, right? Percent cancel. This is going to be 15,000. See, options are not correct, right? So we can say that 15,000 is the right answer. Okay. So 15,000 is the right answer. Okay. So we will check it once. Now move to next question. Tell me what is the answer for this question. A person sold a horse at a gain of 15% had he bought it for rupees 25% less and sold it for rupees 60 less, right? He would have made a profit of 32%. Find the cost price of the horse. A person sold a horse at a gain of 15%. See, this is a conditional question. If I say that the cost price of horse is 100, right? So what is the selling price? A person sold a horse at a gain of 15%. It means the selling price is going to be 115. Had he bought it at 25% less, right? So we can say that CP1, CP2, right? So CP2 is 25% less, right? So if it is 25% less, so it means it is going to be 75, right? 75. And now the question is saying it is getting 35. He is getting 35%, sorry, 32% profit, right? 32% profit. So what would be the selling price to? So we can say that 75 into 132 divided by 100, right? So by 25, this is 3 times and this is 4 times by 4. 4 3s are 12, 4 3s are 12. So we can say that 99, right? So initially the selling price was 115 and current, or we can say that after the condition, selling price is 99. So how much less? So in unit it is 16 unit less, right? It is 16 unit less, but in actual it is less by 60, right? So we can say that 16 is equal to 60. So we can say that 1 is equal to what? 60 divided by 16, right? Now the question is saying what is the cost price. So the cost price is 100. What is the value for 100? So we can say that 100 into 60 divided by 16. So by 4 this is cancelled 4 times and this is 15 times, and by 4 it is 25 times, right? So we can say that cost price is going to be 15 into 25, right? So how much? 15 into 10, 250, 250 plus 125. So this is going to be 375, right? So 375 is the right answer. So 375 is the right answer. Yes, 375 is the right answer. Yes, you are right. 375 is the right answer. So moving to next question. Tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. If 7% of the sale price of an article is equivalent to 8% of its cost price. See, 7% of the sale price of an article is equivalent to 8% of its cost price. So we can say that, and 9% of the sale price exceed 10% of the cost price by 1. Then what is the cost price of the article? Yes, please. See, the question is saying 7% of the sale price. 7% of the sale price is equal to 8% of the cost price. So here we can say that CP upon SP is going to be 7 by 8, right? So this is the ratio of CP and SP, right? Now the question is saying 9% of its sale price exceed 10% of the cost price by, so we can say that let the CP is what? 7x and SP is what? 8x. So here we can say that 9% of SP exceed by 10% of CP by rupees 1. So we can say that 9%, see, 9% of 8x minus 10% of 7x, this is going to be equal 1, right? Yes. So this is going to be equal how much? 1. So here we can say that take LCM 100, right? So this will become 9 into 8. 72x minus 70x is equal to 1, right? So we can say that 2x is equal to 100, right? So x is equal to what? 50. X is equal to 50, right? So x is equal to 50. Then what is the cost price of the article? See, the cost price of the article is 7x, right? So we can say that 7x is the cost price. So 7, what is the value for x? That is 50, right? So we can say that, so we are getting, then what is the cost price of the article is 350, right? So 350, yes, 350 is the right answer. Yes, 350 is the right answer. 350 is the right answer. Okay, so moving to next question. Tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. What is the answer for this question? See, when the price of a toy was increased by 20%, the number of toys sold was decreased by 15%. What was its effect on the total sale of the shop? See, when the price of toy was increased by 20%, so we can say that the ratio of price is going to be 20% what? 1 upon 5. So we can say that initial the price was 5 unit, now the price is going to be increased by 1, right? So we can say that 5 is to 6. And the number of toys sold, so we can say that the ratio of sale unit, so it is was decreased by 15%. 15%, this is multiple of 3 times of 5, right? So we can say that 3 by 20. So we can say that initially 20 units were sold, now 17 units are being sold, right? So total sale, right? So what is the total sale ratio? Total sale ratio going to be, see, we can cancel 2 on 2 table, it is 10 time and this is 3 time, right? So we can say that 50 is to 51. So sale is increased by 1 unit, right? So we can say that 1 over 50 into 100. So we can say that the sale is going up by 2%, right? So sale increased by 2%, right? So it is increased by 2%. So sale was increased by 2%. 2% is the right answer. Yes, 2% is the right answer. So there is an increase of 2%. Tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. Yes, please. See, a man rides at the rate of 350 meters per minute and stops 6 minutes to change horse at the end of every 6 kilometer. Then the travel to distance of 84. See, the total time is given by time taken to travel. So 84 divided by, what is the speed? Speed is, a man rides at a rate of 350 per minute, right? So it is distances in kilometer. So we can say that 350 per minute, right? So 350 per minute. So in 1 hour, 350 divided by 60, right? Yes. And plus rest time. Plus rest time. What is the rest time? So we can say that at 6 minutes, right? Every 6 minutes. So if we can say that, see, 1, 2, 3. So every 6 minutes, right? It is going to take rest. Yes. So we can say that 84 divided by 6. How much time? 6 1 ja 6, 6 4 ja minus 1. So we can say that the rest is going to be 13 time, right? Right. So we can say that this is going to be 84 into 60 divided by 350 plus 6 minute, stop 6 minutes to change horse at the end of every 6 kilometer, right? So we can say that 6 kilometer 6 minutes, so 13 time. Yes. So now we can say that 0 0 cancelled, by 7 this is 5 time, by 7 this is 12 time, right? And by 5 not being divisible, right? So 72 divided by 5 plus this is going to be 78 minute, right? 78 minute, right? So we can say that here, see, so here we will get how much? Sorry, this is in 35. Sorry. This is my mistake, right? See, this is in meter, right? First convert the speed into kilometer per hour. See, we have speed is equal to 350 per minute. Per minute means, so just divide it by 60, right? And sorry, see, speed is 350 meter per minute. Sorry, meter per minute, no, right? We have to convert it into kilometer per hour, right? Kilometer per hour. So what we are going to do it, we are just making 350 divided by 1000. 350 divided by 1000, right? Now we are going to convert minute into hours, right? So how we can convert into minute into hours? So we have 1 minute, right? See, we have 1 minute, so we have to convert it into hour. We are going to divide it by 60, right? Is this clear? So we can say that 0 0 by 5 this is 7 time, and by 5 this is 20, right? So we can say that this is going to 7 by 1200 kilometer per hour. Is this clear? Yes. Now is this clear? I think again there is an issue. Is the data correct? 350 minutes meter per minute, right? See, simply we can say that, see, the speed is 350 meter per minute, right? So we can say that it will run 350 into 60 meter in hour, right? So we have to convert it into kilometer. So speed is going to be, see, we will multiply it by 60, right? See, the speed is 350 meter per minute, right? So we have to convert it, right? So we can say that 350 divided by 1000 into 60. Now this is correct, right? Kilometer per hour. So there's a lots of confusion, sorry for that. 0 by 5 this is 7 times, and by 5 this is 20 times, or by 20 this is how much? 3 times. So we can say that yes, 21 kilometer per hour. Now this is correct, right? So speed is 21 kilometer per hour. Okay, now this is correct, right? So lots of confusion. Now this is correct. So the speed in kilometer per hour, is 21 kilometer per hour. Okay, speed in kilometer per hour is 21 kilometer per hour, just divided by 21, right? Now plus the rest time is, what is the rest time? So we can say that rest time is going to be 6 into 13, right? So we can say that, so this is 4 hours plus 78 minutes, right? So we can break it 60 plus 18. So we can say that 5 hours 18 minutes is the right answer. 5 hours 18 minutes is the right answer. Yes, 5 hours 18 minutes is the right answer. Yes, 5 hours 18 minutes is the right answer. Okay, no problem. Tell me what is the answer of this question. See, so many times when we are not feeling well, or we are not focusing properly, so this type of mistakes happen, right? So don't worry, just be faithful, have faith in yourself, right? Be determined, and we will conquer the situation. So tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. See, two trains of equal length take 10 seconds and 15 seconds respectively to cross a telegram post. If the length of each train is 120 meter, in what time will they cross each other traveling in opposite direction? See, if they are traveling in opposite direction, the time taken to cross each other traveling in opposite direction is given by distance, or we can say total distance divided by relative speed, right? And speed is what? Distance divided by time. So we can say that if the length is, so 120 plus 120 is the total distance, then divided by, see, 120 divided by 10 plus 120 divided by 15, right? So here we will get the relative speed, because they are moving in opposite direction, means the speed is, see, cross each other traveling in opposite direction. When they are moving opposite direction, so we will take the sum of the speed, right? So directly we can say that 240 divided by 12 plus 15 8 ja 120, right? So we can say that 240 divided by 20, right? So 12 second, right? So they will take 12 seconds to cross each other. They will take 12 seconds to cross each other. So 12 is the right answer. Yes, 12 is the right answer. Tell me what is the answer for this question. Yes, please. See, x to the power one third plus y to the power one third is equal to z to the power one third. So we can say that x to the power one third plus y to the power one third minus z to the power one third is going to be equal 0, right? And we know that if a, this is a, this is b, and this is c. So we can say that if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, so we can say that then we know that AQ plus BQ plus CQ minus 3ABC is equal to 0, right? So we can say that from this we can say that x to the power one third to the power 3 plus y to the power one third to the power 3 plus z minus z 1 to the power 3 minus 3 into one third plus y to the power one third into minus z to the power one third is going to be 0, right? So we can say that x plus y minus z, and this is going to be plus 3x to the power one third, y to the power one third, and z to the power one third is going to be 0, right? Now the question is asking what is the value for this. See, taking it to the left side, so we can say that x plus y minus z is equal to minus 3 x y z to the power one third. Just cube both side, right? Cube both side. So we will get what? Making cube both side, we will get x plus y minus z cube, right? This is going to be minus 27 x y z, right? So we can say that x plus y minus z cube plus 27 x y z is equal to 0. So we can say that here 0 is the right answer. Yes, 0 is the right answer. Is this clear? Yes. Okay. Tell me what is the answer for this question. See, we know that x is equal to what? 5 plus 2 root 6. Now, square root both side, right? So we have to calculate the square root of this. Yes, please. See, we can say that whenever we have to take the square root of a rational number, so we can say that the complete number is going to represent a square plus b square, and this is going to represent 2ab, right? So we can say that 2ab is equal to, see, 2ab is equal to 2 root 6, right? 2 cancel, so we can say that ab, now break 6 into 3 into 2, right? So we can say that assume a is equal to root 3 and b is equal to root 2. So we can say that easily root x is equal to is going to be square root of root 3 plus 2 whole square, right? So square root square cancel, so we can say that root x is equal to root 3 plus root 2, right? So simply put this value here, root 3 plus root 2 plus 1 upon root 3 plus root 2. Just rationalize it, right? So after rationalization we will get, just multiply root 3 minus 2 in the numerator and root 3 minus 2 in the denominator. So I will get root 3 plus root 2 here plus root 3 square 3 minus root 2 square, right? So here we will get in denominator 1 root 3 minus 2. So root 3 minus root 2 plus root 2 cancel, so we can say that 2 root 3 is the right answer. Yes, 2 root 3 is the right answer. 2 root 3 is the right answer. Very good question, right? So we can say that, so you can try this question, right? So this is homework for you. This is also homework to you, right? So try these questions on your own. Try these questions on your own, right? So this is all for today, and there is a 50% exclusive offer on the occasion of, right, big bank offer, right? So you can use or avail this offer just by using the code BIG, right? So once you enroll or check out Superlead, so you become eligible to have access to each and every courses provided by the oliveboard under this subscription, right? So you will have access for the all courses for the SSC if you are opting SSC Superlead. If you are going for SSC plus railway, then you will be eligible to check out the each courses of railway and SSC, right? See, if you have not downloaded the app, so please download the app, right? So it will be of beneficial or more useful, right? Once you download the app, so you become eligible for the free classes which are running at the app only, right? You will also get the information timely. So if you have any query, you can WhatsApp us on this number, and you can also join us the Telegram channel, right? And if you want to prepare for your exam in a systematic manner, right? See, so you can just go to the oliveboard website. So after going to oliveboard website, you will get this kind of interface, right? So now 50% ongoing sale on both railway subscription, each and everything. You have to use the big code I already told you, right? So click on the course section. Once you click on the course section, you will get this kind of interface. Just scroll down, you will move to fourth option, right? So see here, we have score booster courses, right? So this is the very hot, or we can say current topic, score booster MCQs batch, right? Going to be start from the from tomorrow, right? So you can enroll this batch, and sorry, today. This is going to be start from today, right? So this is going to be start from today, score booster batch, and railway foundation batch and SSC foundation 3.0, right? So both batch are going to be start from the 2nd of December if you are preparing for the next session, right? So these are the best batch, right? And if you are preparing for the railway, so we have railway foundation course, right? So you can check it out, these courses. Okay, see, suppose you want to prepare for the SSC base, right? So SSC foundation course 3.0 English medium, right? So you will get 300 plus session, 175 mock test, special session. So you will get each and everything in detail, right? So this is all for today from my side. So thank you guys, thank you very much. Stay in touch with me, and don't forget to catch me live on daily basis at sharp 5 p.m. Thank you guys, thank you very much. Jai Hind.